in transition defense. They just had their threes were too free and easy. Way too many of them there in the second half. That was the difference. And we had control of the glass all the way through that first half too, and then glass turned lopsided there, and that's what happens when you miss shots, when you miss more shots. But we got to be better, and we will be sticking together and moving the ball and fighting out there.
Any other questions for Coach today? Go ahead again, please.
Yeah, no, Miles and Doug weren't able to go tonight. Are they getting closer?
Yeah, I would say, much closer. They are, both of them. So we'll see. I thought it would be sometime on this trip, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna, get on this airplane and fly to the next city and check them out tomorrow.
Pat.
Nate, did you feel like pace at all had something to do with the different halves? And it seems like Gobert is so challenging when they're able to get set defensively.
Yeah. I thought, we played with much more pace in the first half because we were getting stops. So obviously you can get out and run and attack better. When they're making shots, we want to get out of the net and go and fly up there, but it's much, much easier on creating misses and chasing down the long rebounds and running. Okay, that's more 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s, and paint touches and kickouts to the open threes. That's what we need. We needed more rim attacks there. I thought we tried taking it to the glass there on an even balance. I thought, we should have got to the line a few times there. It could have been the difference, but we didn't.
Tony East.
Nate, you just mentioned those paint touches, which is something you try to have every game. How hard is it as a coach to, when your philosophy is getting so many paint touches, coach against a guy like Gobert, and how hard is it to adjust against that super strong Jazz defense when he's playing like that?
Yeah. And you gotta, and he'll commit to, to blocking shots. So it's the paint touch to the drop offs or the late passes, to the diving big. And it's also, if they really flood that paint and pull over, we got to get some cutters on that backside too, so we can, maybe free up a weak side shooter. And we did that a few times there, 2 or 3 in the first half, and I think we maybe only got to it once in the second half. But a good defensive team, good team.
Scott Agnes.
Nate, did you feel like one of the big shifts happened when Donovan went out? You guys were up 9, and I think from there on out, Jazz had more success.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player, and obviously, they're a deep team and a good team, so they got plenty of guys capable of, filling in for him. But Donovan Mitchell's a great player. He's an all-star. I hope he's okay. It happened right in front of our bench there, so hope they get very, very good news out of that, because I got a lot of respect for him and their team.
Any final questions for Coach here? Okay, thanks, Nick. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Please.
Curious, as a team, you guys had a terrific first half, 69 points, 43 in the second half. What did you see as the difference between the first two quarters and the final two?
I think their defense, we got to give them credit. They played great defense in the second half. We got to move the ball better on the offensive end, second half as well. I think in the first half we were playing more free. We were getting stops and getting out in transition, getting easy baskets. In the second half, they started scoring more, getting to the line, and we were more in the half court. And our half court offense has to get a little better.
Yeah, Karis, talking about the half court offense, how much of a challenge is it with a presence like Gobert down there in the paint?
Yeah, he definitely affected a lot of shots down there tonight for sure. He's very active. Even when he wasn't blocking shots, he was very active on that end. So that's something that, they utilize on that end. And, we have someone like that on our end too, Miles. So, it's definitely a benefit when you have a guy back there, like that, and he's protecting the rim like that.
Scott.
Karis, I don't think you guys have won a fourth quarter for 6 games now. Is there a common thread you guys have seen or spent time during film session addressing, I guess?
I think, as a whole, we just got to trust each other better in the fourth. I think as a team, we may get a little tight. A lot of times we go into the fourth with a lead, and I feel like we play not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And I think, when you play like that, you're not going to be successful. So seeing this league, too many good players. So I think we got to play the same way we play, the first 3 quarters, but a little more intention, a little more attention to detail, and just more focused.
Pat.
You touched on this, but it's pretty evident when Gobert is playing well around the middle, just the type of boost and how much momentum that gives Utah. How much are you missing that with Miles? I know there's nothing you can do about the injuries, but to have a similar effect on your end.
We definitely miss Miles. That's not a secret. Miles is the anchor to our defense. He's having a great season, not only defensively, but just in general. He's huge for our defense. We're a pressure team, we pressure guys. And, when that happens, they're going to get to the rim, and Miles is, back there protecting the rim for us. So, it's no secret that we miss him, but, we still got to be better when he's not playing.
J. Michael.
Hey, Karis, getting to your point about where you guys closed in the fourth, do you feel like you guys went into – you played half-court ball, but there seemed to be like a lot of isolation going at Gobert 1v1, where he's strongest right at the rim. Was that just like how did that all kind of break down? Because the flow, you guys, even when you played half court in the first half, you were able to pull him away from the rim while you bigs hitting some shots and cut behind him. How did that all change?
I think they just upped the pressure a little bit. They were a little lax defensively in the first half. They gave us some easy ones, and like I said in the fourth quarter, it's crunch time, and they buckled down and got the stops that we didn't. That's what it comes down to.
JC.
Hey, Karis, you had great performances in the last 4 games, but so far, do you feel like you're playing at the highest level yet, or there's still more to prove out in the court?
It's definitely still other levels. It's always going to be more levels. I'm getting back slowly but surely. But like I said, there's always, room for improvement. I didn't shoot the ball well tonight. But I'm happy with my conditioning. Especially for a full 48 minutes, I feel like it's definitely coming back now for sure.
Any final questions for Karis here? All right. Appreciate it, Karis. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.